All right, good morning. Welcome to today's vlog. It is Tuesday of the Woos Day at 8:33, and I don't know what a Woos Day is, but if you have a definition in your head, go ahead and drop it in the comments if you feel like it. But I don't have a definition for a Woos Day. Anyways, we are starting our day here, parked at this beauteous truck stop, watching YouTube. We're watching Knox Hill. Yes, we are. But I just finished transferring everything off of the phone onto the computer, checking all the files to make sure they are good. And now I am going to put them all into Vegas for preparation of editing the vlog, either here in a little bit or when I wake up. I haven't decided yet. I do not know. I'm thinking it's leaning towards the latter, where I will wake up and deal with it when I wake up. That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen, but not 100% on that, not at all. Maybe I'll be in an edity type of mood, but who knows? Oh, where did that go? It was such a little teeny tiny file. Where did that get dropped at? Oh good, it's at the very end. That looks so weird. Okay, that wasn't so little that it needed to be deleted, so that's good. And it didn't move, good. I don't want that getting lost somewhere stupid. Or hidden behind another video or whatever. But there we go. This is the last file into Vegas. I'm gonna get all of these files nice and close to each other, save it so that just in case I have to restart the computer, it's not a problem. The file is saved and I don't have to do all this again. Now, again, I still have no idea if I'm gonna do this now or tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean in like 11, 12 hours. When is my alarm set? Not this alarm, the next alarm. It's the second cop that I've heard drive by. Yeah, 7:30 is when my alarm is set to go off. So I might do this now. I might do it at 7:30. I don't know. I do not know at all. But we're gonna get this all ready so that I don't have to do anything to it when I wake up. I am going to get all these files set up the way that I want them to be, and then I am going to continue watching Knox Hill, and either I'm going to click on another video or I'm going to read this book or lay down and go to bed. It might be any of them. The minimum is most likely definitely finishing that video. But beyond finishing that video, I could start another video, I could go to bed, I could read a book. I don't know. I do not know. No, I do not. But, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Oh my god, are these the last, like, 2 or 3 files? Well, apparently I turned the camera around. That file got broken up into 2. That's funny. Alright, let's do that. So, you know what I just realized now that I'm sitting here opening this book? That, is this 2 pages or is this 1? It's 1 page. It looks like it's 2. Anyways, I finally opened up this book with the intention of starting to read it. And you know what I realized? I don't have a single bookmark. Actually, you know what? I've had this bookmark in this book, and I haven't read a single fucking page for the entire time. So, why don't I just take this bookmark out, since it's on page 1. I know it didn't look like it was on page 1, but it's page 1. I still have yet to read any of that book, and use that bookmark for this book. Oh my goodness. Alright, can my fit just chill? We're still watching YouTube. We're still watching Knox Hill, but I am going to start reading. Alright, well, after reading that for, wait, hold up. Alright, so after 2.5 hours, I watched I think a YouTube video. I finished that video. I think I watched another one. I may have finished in the middle of that one, and then I wrote 16 pages. Sorry, I read 16 pages of this book. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And you can go up. Actually, you know what? The iPad can go on top of it. Yes, it can. Boop. Just like that. I read 16 pages of that book, and then I got on my tablet. It actually spent the last hour and a half to 2 hours. I think in half an hour, it was probably an hour and a half, if we're being honest. Hour 45 minutes to 2 hours. Of that 2.5 hours, I decided to start writing on my tablet. So, yeah. I did that. I enjoyed it. I was supposed to go to bed 19 minutes ago, but I did not. But it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. At this point, I am indeed tired, so I am going to go back to bed. I was supposed to go to bed 20 minutes ago. So I am going to stop recording, put everything in sleep mode, and then go to bed until 7:30. Actually, let me check to see what time this load picks up and hope that I did math right. Why did I choose 7:30? This load picks up at 12, like midnight 30. Why did I set my alarm for 7:30? Bro, what was I thinking? Hold on, let's make sure I'm doing math right. So that puts us at 9 instead of 7:30. Yeah. That puts us at 9 instead of 7:30, which means I don't need to, technically at this point, that means that I do not need to go to bed until 1, which is an hour and 5 minutes from now. We'll see what I do. It might be more of this book, or it might be YouTube, or more of this book, or YouTube, or just doom scrolling on socials. Speaking of, I'm pretty sure I need to post some ish. So let's post some ish and then figure out what I'm gonna do. Oh my goodness. All right. We are awake. We woke up at 9. We didn't start editing until probably 9:22. It is 9:24 now. Yes, it took an hour and 2 minutes to edit that 30-ish minute video that is now trimmed down to 20-ish, 22-ish, something like that. The entire time we've been editing, we've been listening to the manuscript by Taylor Swift. And the reason why is because this line... Now and then she rereads the manuscript. For whatever reason, that one singular line with the sad-ass piano in the background is literally stuck in my head on repeat. For no reason. Why, I have no idea. I didn't even listen to this before I went to bed. Like, I listened to it yesterday at some point, but I didn't listen to this before I went to bed. So I don't know why the second I wake up, that singular line with the sad piano is the only thing that's repeating in my head. So since that was the case, I went ahead and decided to turn that on repeat 1 this morning. So we've had that on repeat 1 since I've gotten up. Yes, it's been an hour, but we're up. The vlog is rendering. I'm tired. I laid down and went to bed. I don't think I watched anything. I certainly didn't read anything. Whatever the last clip was when I said that I was thinking about going to bed, but I wasn't sure if I was going to like read some more or like stay up for a couple more hours since I realized that I set my alarm wrong. No, I set my phone down and plugged my phone in and my iPad in and ended up going to bed right then and there. I did wake up at 8. I woke up at 8 p.m. because it was ungodly hot because I had the heat on in the front of the truck and did not realize it. So it got so hot that it woke me up, so I had to come up here, get up, and turn the AC on up in the front of the truck so I wasn't so hot. By the way, it's 20 degrees outside, and the high today was 26. So sweating. Being so hot in the truck with it being 20 degrees, 26 at the highest, that I woke up at 8 because it was so hot in here. I ended up turning the AC on. Yeah, I did turn the heat back on here, just a tiny bit. We got it right here in the center instead of way off to AC or way over here to heat. I'm not even sure you can see the direction of the dial. It's hard to see. Yeah, it's hard to see, but it's pointing straight up, so it's right in the middle. But we do have the fan speed on 1. We got it set like that because, well, sitting back here in pajamas is a bit cold. Yeah. Got my watch charging. We had you charging, but I unplugged you to start recording. I'm supposed to be leaving here in 31 minutes. So I really need to start getting up and getting dressed and getting ready for the day. But I clearly just don't feel like it. Yeah, clearly don't feel like it. But I need to. Oh, that's what I was saying. I woke up really tired. I don't know how long I slept. So yeah, at like 11:53 or so, I recorded that clip, and then very shortly after, I just went to bed. I did not do anything with my phone or the tablet or the books or anything. I did not do anything. Yeah, so slept from, I don't know, let's say 12:30. I was asleep until 8. Woke up at 8, turned the AC on, went back to bed. My alarm went off at 9, and I was like, ugh, I don't feel like getting up at 9. But yeah, I'm tired. I am indeed tired. Come on, Red Panda. Ooh, do not close the laptop. It is quite busy. But I need to actually, like, get up, get dressed, get ready. I need to figure out food. I need to do everything. And it's 10:32 now, so let's go ahead and get up and actually get ready and dressed for the day. All right, with the manuscript still playing and the ramen cooking, so that's what we're having for breakfast. It is time to open the curtains and continue getting ready for the day. Still need to do a pre-trip, obviously need to eat, brush my teeth, shave my face, all that fun shit. So let's go ahead and open these curtains. All right. I was supposed to leave 24 minutes ago, but with that being said, we are still ahead of schedule, actually. I wanted to leave 24 minutes ago, but I'm still going to be there 15 minutes early or so. So we'll take that. We will take that. I just finished a pre-trip. I did not find any issues with the truck or the trailer at all, which, as always, I am very, very happy about. We're eating our ramen. Once we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and go. But yeah, all is good. All is good. I need to clean my glasses, eat, and then after that, we have a 39-mile drive to the yard. Well, guess who didn't connect to the trailer correctly? If you would have guessed me, because this is the gap between the trailer and the truck, that would be because the fifth wheel plate went over top of the kingpin there, and now I'm stuck. Okay, good, that's good. This right here is good. So you see how that won't go above that. But if I do this, it's fine. But it keeps falling down if I let it go. So I have a solution for that. A very, very old flashlight that I've had for years and years and years and years that I used to love because it was amazing, but I broke it. Even though I broke it, I decided to still keep it. Why? For this reason here. Now, this is indeed how this flashlight got destroyed, but since this is how it's got destroyed, it's my designated thing to keep that like this so that the kingpin will actually go back over top of it. You know what would have been a helpful thing for me to do? before after I pulled out from underneath the trailer, and before I needed to lower the trailer, I should have done this. I clicked that in order to get out from underneath of the trailer, and that button dumps all of the air out of the suspension to lower the vehicle, at least in the back, for potential issues like that. It could be used for a list of reasons, but that's one of the reasons that you could use it. And I forgot to click that button back up so that it would refill with air before I tried to lower the trailer onto the truck. And that would have been really helpful for me to do, but I forgot. I forgot it. Yes, I did. But at this point, I am filling out paperwork, and oh yeah, we're here at the pickup location. I went to the yard, got the trailer inspected. I did not need any fuel, so that is good. We're here. They said the trailer was all good, no issues, so we brought it here and dropped it off across from me, and then we connected to the trailer and obviously had that issue. But very simple issue. Does not happen very often in the sleepers, at least for me. That particular situation where the fifth wheel plate goes underneath the kingpin and then gets stuck on the other side because of the kingpin. That does not happen very often with a sleeper truck in my experience. It's very rare. I'd say once or twice a year, maybe, that happens with the sleeper, but it happens all the time with the day cab. That's part of the reason why I hate day cabs, because one, I'm used to the sleepers, and two, I just hate day cabs. But also, the day cabs do that very, 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 very often, and it's infuriating. It is infuriating. Anyways, I'm organizing and filling out all of my paperwork, which is why I'm not looking at the camera, because I'm dealing with all of that. But I need to fill out all the paperwork on the tablet as well as the company tablet. So let's fill all of that out. All right. We filled out all the paperwork and got the GPS all set up and the tablet all filled out. All is good. Did a pre-trip after messing with the trailer and getting it connected. I did not find any issues with the trailer at all, or our second gander of the truck so far today. Make sure it's all right. It's still a-okay. At this point, we are going to check out of this facility and go on a 272-mile drive. So let's go ahead and get out of here, check out of this facility, and get back to listening to music. Yeah, we're still listening to the same song on repeat one, The Manuscript by Miss Taylor Swift. We're still listening to The Manuscript. We'll see when I feel like turning that off. Who knows when? We'll figure it out, though. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out of this facility and get on this 272-mile drive. All right. Here we are at 6:05 at the first location. We are 24 minutes early? Yeah, look at that. This particular location gets 6. Yes, they do. Already got off the phone with them, let them know that we're here. They said thank you, so I assume he's coming back to open the door. But yeah, the drive here was uneventful, all however many hours it was, 5-ish, I want to say. 4 hours, 42 minutes, and probably 4.5 of it was listening to Taylor Swift. I've been listening to a lot of her lately, apparently. But yeah, we're here. The drive here was uneventful. Quite uneventful. Filling out paperwork on my tablet, then we're going to go ahead and go inside, go to the bathroom, get this 6 unloaded, and help dude if necessary. Try and deal with my hair, because for whatever reason, the way that it's sitting right here is aggravating me. What is going on right here? Why? You know what? I'm just going to take my ponytail out and redo it, and hope that fixes it. Why did I turn my flashlight on? Why? Because the location that the flashlight is at, being right here, is the same exact location where my music is at, which is what I wanted to click. So, yeah. Oh, shit, right. Ellie Coves. Whoops, space Coves. had a new song that I didn't notice. I got A Thing for Love. We're going to add this. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. How do I do that? How do I fix it? Hold on. Damn! As much as I be enjoying her music, her being Ellie Coves, not Taylor Swift this time, even though I do. We are fully aware. Why am I grabbing my wallet? The whole reason that I'm back here is to literally fix my hair. Apparently, I've been sleeping on Ellie Coves over the last couple of months, or however long it's been. Because I knew that she dropped Fault Line, but she dropped 3 more songs that I had no idea she dropped. So, while I am inside, actually right now, I am going to tell my phone to go to my playlist. I haven't heard them yet, but I added it to the playlist because, I mean, I haven't heard a song that isn't a bop by her, so I'm just going to put this on repeat and shuffle, and I'm going to fix my hair. All right, how are we liking the little bow? You know what? I don't care what your opinion is. I love it. If you enjoy it, I hope you do. Anyways, let's actually go inside. Turn this light off and go inside. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I decided to put one of the bows in because I've been using the scrunchies, but I just keep stretching out the damn scrunchies and they're not holding my hair and it's aggravating me, so we using a bow now, which I do love the bows. The bows are cute, but yeah, let's go inside, get this unloaded. All right, 6:58, we are done here. After pissing off the dude who answered the phone, some lady came back and opened the door and helped unload. All was good. There was no issues. No issues. Not with her. She's all good. Oh, she's tired. And no issues with the load other than one skid almost falling, but not actually. But yeah, it took them 30 minutes to open the door. So I called them a second time and was like, hey, got a delivery. He's like, nobody's come back there? I was like, no, they haven't. And then he was like, well, no one's here. And I was like, what did I say? He said, nobody's working the dock. And I said, okay. Can somebody open the door? And he's like, nobody's here to unload it. And I was like, I'll unload it myself if I need to. And he got mad at that because I guess he thought I was yelling at him, which I wasn't trying to yell at him and I wasn't mad. I'm just like, I'm here for a delivery. I have to make this delivery. It cannot be denied because somebody doesn't want to come open the door. And just because there isn't an employee working specifically on the dock does not mean another employee can't go open the door, you know? So it's like, you gotta open the door. But yeah, after I said I'll unload it myself, if you just open the door, he got angry and said, I'll see what I can do, and then clicked the phone and slammed it down and hung it up. And I was like, okay. So then the lady came back and opened the door and said that she just got here and said that the employees up front said that I sounded livid. I was not livid. I'm in a good mood. I was just not going to sit there and accept them saying that they're denying the load because they don't want to open the door. Like, that's not an acceptable reason for the load to be denied, you know? There's acceptable reasons for the load to be denied. An employee being too lazy to come open the door to let the driver in? That is not an acceptable reason to deny a load. Not at all. So, all was good. All was good. Anyways, we're done here. Everything got all unloaded, no issues. We had a skid that was a little tippy, but it didn't actually, luckily. And at this point, we have a 15-mile drive to the second location. So let's cut this light out. Boop. The amount of times. This is a toggle button. You can click it up or down to do something. So this is down, and it beeps because it's already on. And then this is up, which turns it off. But if you click it again, it's got that beep to let you know that you've already turned it off. And no matter what, up, down, up, down, up, down. No matter what, when I go to turn the light off, I always click the wrong direction. So now let's turn it off and actually go on this 15-mile drive. And that would have been so funny if I clicked the wrong direction again. Oh, I did listen to those songs while I was inside. Those songs were good. I like them. I got a notification from Facebook Oh, welcome to EV lovers. I do indeed love EVs. Yes, I do. Anyways, let's go ahead and get on this 15-mile drive. All right, after accidentally breaking my thumbnail on the steering wheel, I was literally stopped and my hand was over this way while I was looking down that way to make sure that I could turn. Or sorry, make sure I could go straight through the intersection because there was 1.5 billion cars. It's a one-way road. Everybody's driving this way. So I'm looking down that way. And I look back this way because I saw something and I moved my hand and my thumbnail literally grabbed a part of the steering wheel and broke it off. So that's a thing. Yes, it is. Anyways, we are here at the second location. The drive here was uneventful other than what I just explained, which isn't really all that much. This particular location gets 5 on. Can I get 5 on it? Who sings that song? Anyway, we're filling out our paperwork and we're going to go inside and get this 5 unloaded. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And then after that, we've got not that far to the third location. And then the fourth location is a bit of a stretch, a little bit more of a stretch. It is a 28-minute, 10-mile drive, apparently, to the third location. So, what I do know right now is that I am absolutely fruititudely starving so badly. The cooler got unplugged last night somehow, so everything in the cooler that isn't water and drinks that isn't milk, which there's no milk in there. There's only water and a Monster in there, drink-wise, so those are fine. But all the food that I had in there, unfortunately, is dead. I sat parked for 15 hours with the cooler not on and the heat on. And that cooler got up to the temperature where I was sweating in the middle of the night, which is very, very, very unfortunate. So, yeah, everything in that cooler that isn't my Monster or my water is deaded. So, yeah. The only food I have in here is ramen, which I already had ramen, and rice, and I do not have time to cook rice. It takes an hour. So I'm going to go in here and hope that I can find something that I can actually eat. So let's grab my headphones and turn my music back on. I know I've been listening to Ellie Coves when I've been inside, but I am just going to let it stay Taylor Swift because I can. Because I said so, because it's my music and I'll listen to what I want. So we'll just put her on shuffle and we're starting with Wildest Dreams. Let's go inside. All right, it is 7:56. We are done here at this particular location. There was no issues here and I managed to solve my hunger situation. Why, you may ask? Or how you may ask? Not why. You know why, because I'm hungry. But how? With nothing less than one singular chalky muffin. Chalky muffins. So, I had some chalky muffins. I got myself a Mountain Dew. And speaking of Mountain Dews, I really need to get back on track when it comes to what I do and do not be drinking, okay? I'm going to keep it a stack. I do not need to be drinking more than 1 Monster and 1 Pop per day. Everything else that I drink better be water. Oh, it's a train. He just ignored me. Bruh. I hate when they do that ish. Anyways. Damn, that's the shortest train I think I've ever seen. The choo-choo and 2 carts. Yeah, that's the smallest choo-choo I think I've ever seen. Anyways, I got myself a big ass macaroni because I'm hungry. I also got myself something new that I've never had, never tried, never heard of before. Italian-style chicken meatballs. Says it goes in the microwave for 45 seconds. So, I need to get up. And actually, I just turned it on for 4 minutes on accident. Chill out. You don't even got stuff in you, bud. You don't even got anything in you yet. Chill. All right. Man, that's a stack of meatballs. All right. We're going to put our meatballs on a plate. Just normal, basic, boring, old, everyday plate. Grab my fork, I'm gonna grab my spoon, and I have a knife buried in here somewhere, but I think it's at the bottom because I almost never use it. There it is, got my knife. Now, we're going to cut this open, and we're going to put these meatballs, let's open my drawer first. my tray. Sorry, not my drawer. It's a drawer. It's a drawer desk. It's a drawer desk. And we're going to just sprinkle meatballs on this plate. I'm gonna spread them all out. Yup. Here they are. Now let's put it in here. Clear first of all, because 5 minutes or 4 minutes is entirely too long. I'm gonna put it in for a minute and see how it feels. And while that's doing that, I'm gonna get the macaroni ready. I'm pretty sure the macaroni goes in for 5+ minutes. Remove border overwrap. Peel back a corner or cut a hole. Put it on high for 4. Pull it out. Mix it up. Put it in for 3.5. Remove. Stir. You're done. So translation, because my microwave does not work, we put it in for 5. Pull it out, mix it up, put it in for another 5. That's what we're going to do. That is indeed what we are going to do, considering my microwave. I broke the tray that spins, so it doesn't spin, so it doesn't heat things properly, and that's a problem. But I have yet to buy a new microwave because it works fine, just as long as I am aware of it and put it in longer. Let's put my card away. These meatballs smell weird. I'm gonna tell you that much right now. Now, are these even warm yet? No, they're not. But we'll roll them around. Give them a little roll. Put them in for another minute. Yup. Anybody waiting for me to move? No, nobody's waiting for me to move. Cool. Cool. All right, the good thing is that, where's my fork? If it was in my ass, I sat on the handle. Meatballs. Chicken flavored Italian style meatballs. They smell a little weird, probably because they're made out of chicken and not beef. But the package does say that they are pre-cooked, so they're just warmed up. I'm gonna try one for the first time in ever. I was gonna make a joke, for the first time in forever, or however it's saying. Nah, for the first time, literally ever. Oh, that's spicy. Bruh, that's good. Also, the reason that I keep looking at it weird is because I'm seeing like orange lines kind of near the fork. And I'm like, what is that? I keep thinking it's a piece of my hair. And it's like, how is there a piece of hair on this food? But it's the glare of the sunrise in the mirror on the driver's side coming through the window and reflecting off of my glasses and causing a streak, like streaks that I keep seeing that I keep mistaking for my hair. Dude, these meatballs are it. Dude, Mom, I know you like food that's very easy. If you got them, Meatballs by Aimly, AMYLU, fully cooked chicken meatballs. They had 2 different flavors. Dummy easy to put in the microwave. Literally says put in the microwave for 40 to 45 seconds. I just put them in for 2. These are bussin'. Worth a try. Here, take a look, take a screenshot. Go get them. Hopefully they're down there. I'm in West Virginia right now, so it might, I don't know if it's just a West Virginia thing or what, but I think that's worth you guys trying, considering it is ungodly easy to make, and pairing it with mashed potatoes would be absolutely bussin'. Like the Bob Evans mashed potatoes. All hot and mixed up and ready to go. Dip. That'd be it. All right. I'm gonna wait for this macaroni to be done, and then we're gonna go. All right, you know what? Instead of just telling Mom to take a screenshot of what the fuck I bought when she's watching the vlog, how about I just take a picture right now and send it to her? Yeah, how about that? Yeah, so we're gonna take a picture of that. And we're gonna take a picture of the last 2 meatballs, and then we're gonna send them to her, and then we're going to go on this 10-mile drive to the next location. So, oh shit, it's 8:16. All right, so I have to end today's vlog and start the next one. So I'm going to thank you guys for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. If you keep coming back, why not go ahead and hit the bell so that you can get notifications every single time that I upload. If you are interested, you can also scroll down just a little bit farther and take a gander at the description there. You can find the links to my Twitch, my Discord, my other YouTube channels, as well as all of my socials if you are interested in any of that. And of course, I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for the next daily vlog. And as always, phone hugs and bye-bye.